What is up, Jets fans? It's great to see everybody. Whether you're once again watching on the replay or you're joining us live here Saturday night at 9 p.m., make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Show your support for the show. It's free, and it really helps out. It helps out in the YouTube algorithms. So there's a little bit to talk about tonight. Not so much Jets, but everyone knows I'm a uniform guy, and a lot of NFL uniforms have dropped. New uniforms around the league. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to look at them, maybe rate them a little bit, all that great stuff. Right, there you go. And the Jets, the only real news coming out of the New York Jets that I'm once again not rumors and this, that, and the other thing that everyone likes to speculate and all that stuff. But it's that the Jets canceled their top 30 meeting with David Bailey. And everyone, Reese, Bailey, I want to talk about that on tonight's show for a little while, just because I want to know what you guys think of it. Now, if you're planning on drafting someone, whether you know all there is to know about them or not, are you really going to give up an opportunity to sit down with them one last time, like less than a week before the draft, and kind of like, get your ducks in a row? I think this is a strong sign that Bailey's out. I mean, that's just my thoughts. I could be completely wrong. But for me, if this is the guy you're planning on in the back of your mind, if you're Muji or Aaron Glenn or whoever, and you're thinking, I think we're going to draft this guy, why would you randomly just be like, nah, I don't want to meet with him? It doesn't make any sense. You want to get into these guys' minds as much as possible, not just on their football intellect, but also on their just how they carry themselves. Think about how many players in the NFL are alleged or, have killed people, have hard people, have assaulted people. The character of, put it this way, the character of the players of the NFL is not the highest. So, if I'm thinking about drafting someone and we're pretty sure we're drafting this person, I want to have as many meetings as possible before I put the card in and draft them and bring them to my team. That's just my thoughts. And like I said, around the league, a bunch of new uniforms are dropping. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of the league seems to be doing what I love about uniforms. And that's going back to basics. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about more than that. And we're going to do the feud later if I can make it. I'm tired as shit. I've had a horrible week filled with pain and no sleep and all of that stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do here. Maybe you guys pump me up, get me excited, get me excited. But regardless of all of that, we'll get the show started, and then we'll bring in our co-host Maddie and have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Beavis to my butthead, Mr. Matty Jets. Matty, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Today is my Friday, so I got one more night of work.
Oh, all right. Well, I know that sucks, but
it is what it is. It's fine. It's just, I'm just tired, and like I said, I'm just a little beat up. Tonight's gonna be hopefully pretty chill, but my back is killing me, so I'm stretching the fuck out of it. But yeah, life's all right. I don't know, man. I've been so busy lately. There's been so much going on. I haven't even played video games all week. I finally decided to, Rashad, this is for you, to start the Metro series again, just because they announced the sequel for next winter. So other than that, I'm sick of the draft. I don't give a shit. Just draft.
We just want to see it.
I don't fucking care anymore. Draft whoever the fuck you're going to draft. Leave me alone. And,
well, Maddie, No, I was just gonna say I'm also pretty beat tired.
Well, it's just
I didn't get to play video games this week because I'm not a 9-year-old. And other than
oh,
that,
but you watch wrestling. Fuck you,
I
right?
actually don't. WrestleMania is on right now, and what am I doing? I'm
Still pay
talking
attention to
football.
wrestling.
I don't. I don't even. I couldn't even tell you who's in the main event. I have no idea.
Dr. Dicula.
I will always admit I was a diehard wrestling fan from like 1985 to 2015, but after that, well, I'm just saying I definitely grew out of the product that wrestling puts out there, where it's just like guys going by regular names and wrestling each other for the sport of wrestling. Fake, I did it myself, and I understand it's physical. I understand that you get hurt.
I respect what they do. I'm like, who is buying this trash?
Enough people to fill the whatever stadium they're in. I think they're in Las Vegas for WrestleMania.
Fucking retarded, bro. Before we go on though, what teams have new jerseys? What are you talking about? Because I was like, the first thing I saw when I saw the title of the show was like, God damn it, not another Jets jersey. Because
no.
I am so tired of every year the Jets have a new fucking jersey. And it's
I don't think they're wearing those god awful rivalry uniforms
jerseys.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be wearing those.
No, I don't think they are either. But I googled it and I was like, okay, there's nothing new on our end, so that's cool.
No, the Jets have. You can't in the NFL. You have to have if you put out a new uniform, you have to have that uniform for at least 5 years, which just goes to show you how shitty our last uniforms were.
I'm not sure if that's the case for alternate jerseys.
You can have alternate one alternate
road you have to have for 5 years, but I think alternates you can just fuck around with and do whatever.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that.
Yeah, but so, I'm not sure, but
all the teams that I'm talking about have new home and away jerseys.
Okay. I'll be excited to see that because I'm curious.
Yeah, and we are gonna we'll believe me, we'll talk about all that. But the first thing I want to do is pop into the comments section and see who we got in here. Wow, you guys have been blowing up the comment section. Good job, guys. Ryan, what uniform of the Jets? They already did that. Yeah, it's not the Jets. We're going around football here. Troublemaker comes in, says, "Hey there, everyone. Good to see you, Troublemaker." Valerie, our first lady and channel member, comes in and says, "Hey, Jets fans, I was going to Coachella, but I was afraid I would miss this, so I didn't go." Wow.
Yeah, you're crazy, babe. If that's true, you should have gone to Coachella.
I'm not a festival Coachella kind of person, so I probably would have also chose this show, but that's still quite a compliment if you're a festival type of person. Have you been to any huge festivals? I've been to. I mean, I went to Ozfest, I went to Warped Tour, and whatever. But I'd say that my biggest claim to fame is Woodstock '94. Have you ever been to any?
I've been to the Curiosa tour and stuff. I honestly don't want to go to festivals because if I'm going to a show, I'm going to see a certain band and I want to see them headline and handle business. You know what I mean? You went to Woodstock '94?
Yeah, I was 14 years old, and I didn't go to the first day. It was only a 2-day event. It wasn't 3 like '99 or the original. And we were watching it. You could watch it on pay-per-view.
Right.
And we were watching it on the black box. You remember the black box?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then so we were watching it, and my friend's mom was like, "I was at the original Woodstock, da 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 da." And then she was like, "Do you want to go?" And we went. We just drove up there, and
that's fucking sweet.
Just walked right in.
You didn't have a ticket? Just
no, we didn't have tickets. The only thing they had, first off, there was so much there was so much.
Yeah, it was total chaos.
Yeah, well, not as much as '99, but I was also supposed to go to '99, but that's a whole different story.
Well, you're alive, so you didn't go to '99.
Yeah, correct. But when we got there, we parked so far away around the thing, and when we got to these gates, all it was that orange fence netting that's plastic.
Yeah,
that's all it was. Where we parked and we went over it and just kept walking, and all of a sudden we were behind a bunch of the booths selling shit, and then walked into the concert.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, so that's my Woodstock '94 story, and I have really cool Coke cans. Actually, I think they release them normally, but I have Coke cans that, or Pepsi, that have the Woodstock 94 logo on it, but they might have released those nationally.
I bought the CD set, but that's all I got out of Woodstock 94.
Oh, the CD set is good.
Yeah, there's some great music on that.
Yeah. Anyway, I know we don't want to talk major draft stuff, but this isn't really a draft thing. My whole question to you, Maddie, is if okay, so the Jets were supposed to have a meeting with David Bailey, and they just canceled it this week. And the word is that they said, oh, the word, not, I guess it's from, I don't think it was the Jets saying it. I think it was a source said that, oh, the Jets feel like they know everything they need to know about David Bailey.
I'm okay with this. Honestly, if you know you're not going to draft the guy, don't waste your time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it 100% puts the nail in the coffin, because if it's a guy you're going to draft, you want as much information.
Yeah, you're going to talk to him at every chance you get.
Exactly. So, I mean, I've heard people going back and forth of what this could mean and all this other stuff. But for me, it just tells me that that's not going to be our. That's not
all it means is we're not drafting Bailey.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Why waste his time? Why waste
that means Arvell Reese, but
yeah, I think Reese is kind of a lock. But
let's go through a few more of these comments real quick, just because I want to see what's going on here. Zachary, what's up? Thoughts on Dexter Lawrence being traded for the 10th pick from the Bengals 30 minutes ago?
I saw that.
And how does that affect the Jets' plans at 16? Jeez, I didn't even know that happened.
It does.
Yeah, I was completely unaware that even happened. Obviously,
no, I saw that. I don't think it really does. I mean, the Jets pick at 16 is best wideout available, is my belief. So, it's. I don't think the Giants are gonna. I don't know. I feel like it's good for the Giants. He wanted a trade. Everybody's happy. I don't think it really bothers the Jets at all. I mean, I can't think that the Jets have anybody in the 8 to 12 range that they think will still be there at 16 that they're worrying about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're that good and somebody has a pick within that parameter, they're not going to be there at 16, so they're not worried about it. That's my thought. I could be wrong, but that's my view.
Folks, once again, hit the thumbs up, show your support, whether you're watching on the replay or not. And I apologize tonight if I'm not completely on. I got so little sleep this week that I'm almost in that delirious stage.
Yeah, you're not the only one, man. It's been that way.
So me and you are both going back. Me and Maddie are just going to be talking nonsense back and forth.
So Thursday or Friday morning, I get told, hey, you're getting held over, but you're going to get out of here at 7 o'clock. Yeah, that shit didn't happen. And then I got home. I got to sleep for like a few hours. And it was like, pick somebody up, take this, and it's been that way for the last like 3 days. And I am just punch drunk and retarded. So like, I want to get through tonight. I'm going to get up tomorrow, and I have about 1,500 comic books to file. And then I'm going to probably fall asleep at my desk at about 8 p.m. tomorrow night.
Yeah, the worst part is that this is my only night. I had to work 10 hours today. Actually, I had to work 11 hours today. It went longer than I thought, the stuff I had to cover for. But I literally was like, this is my one night to try to sleep in, and my daughter has a soccer game at like 10 in the morning, but it's like a half hour away.
Yeah, which means you have to be up by 9 at the absolute latest.
At the latest.
Yeah.
And that's like,
and that's because men can get ready in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and showered.
Like I can, I can get up. I can in 15 minutes. I can shower, get dressed, and be out the door.
Oh, absolutely.
Get up, shower for 5, dressed in 10, out the fucking door. But
Brian comes in. Brian comes in. Knicks won. I guess won today.
Yep. Yeah. Knicks won today. Nuggets won today. I have to say, I'm so glad basketball's back, or not back, but it's basketball playoffs. It's the only fucking thing I have right now because the Mets are absolute dog shit.
Dude, what is going on?
Bro? Holy shit, dude. Like, even people at work that don't like baseball are like, what's up with your bitches, man? I'm like, I don't even know.
Rashad comes in. Hey, yo, Mike and Maddie, and every other Jets fan, I'm coming to you live from the party of all parties.
I'm glad you're having a good time, brother. I'm sitting there going, gotta get lunch ready soon.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going, I would love to be asleep like yesterday, but it's not going to happen because I'm going to do a show. We're going to have some fun. And after that, who knows? Who knows? But I'm glad to see you and Beast are getting along. I saw that in all your
What are
comments.
you talking about?
You and Beast, aren't you guys getting along now? No?
So you're retarded.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, no, I can't stand that fucking dipshit. Obviously, that's why you guys tune in on Monday nights. I know you have better shit to do on Monday night, but you watch this show to watch me fucking just tear that fat idiot apart.
I mean, he's claiming victory.
Okay.
I mean, you can have
you know what? Okay, hold on. We'll put this to the test on Monday. Chat, when you're in here on Monday, just one for him, two for me. Who is winning these little?
They're not going to remember that on Monday night. We can remind them, but I don't think Beast will be there.
He'll be there.
I don't think he's not here right now. Usually he's in here from the start.
Well, maybe Gator told me to take his allowance away again.
That's a possibility. That's always a possibility.
Honestly, dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I could get rid of Beast and have him not on this show, I'd be very happy.
I know you would.
I know
you would. That's why I would just love for you guys to be so happy together. You know the song.
Listen to me. If I could throw him underneath a fucking subway train, I would do it. Nate, the answer is.
Wouldn't you feel bad though for the subway train that would then derail from having that hitting? I would
feel bad for the conductor who would probably have to write a report. That's about it.
I don't know. I think it derailed.
At the same time, like if I got to talk to him, and be like, "Listen, we just did an amazing service for humanity."
Yeah, but Maddie, when a train hits something of that mass, it's going to derail the train. It's going to cause injuries on the train.
Yeah, but the train is still. He'd be all right. Look, sometimes you got to break a fucking few eggs to make an omelet, motherfucker. This is America. Nate, just because you asked, it is far easier to handle Beast because he's just fucking. It's just a fucking piece of gristle that fucking runs its mouth.
Valerie comes in and says NFL is bailing on disciplining Vrabel. Yeah, we talked about that last Saturday night. I love the fact that Vrabel's nothing. But Diana Rossini has resigned from her job at the Athletic. Like, it's so funny. Like, I don't know. And I've heard rumors, I don't know if this is true, that the person who is taking those pictures was hired by Rossini's husband because he knew something was going on.
My thing is this, dude. Honestly, I don't give a shit about that. Like, do you want to discipline Vrabel for what? Like, it's not the NFL's business.
No, I agree. I don't think Diana Rossini should have gotten in trouble for it.
She resigned of her own free will, which is fine. But the fact of the matter is, the only people who should really give a shit about this are the people who are married to these people. That's it.
No, I 100% agree. I don't think.
Yeah, you and I are in agreement.
No, remember when those two turds got caught on the big screen at whatever Everclear.
Yeah, the Coldplay concert.
Coldplay. Yeah, no, like once again, it's like they ended up having to resign from their jobs or
what does that have to do with your work performance?
Exactly. I don't.
And as an employer, I'd be like, are we still in the black? Well, good luck at home, fuck faces, but you're still employed here.
Exactly. And the thing is that their life is already ruined because everyone in the world knows they're scumbags, and all their friends and family know they're scumbags.
What's
and their
really
husbands
funny
and wives.
though is apparently the lady did like some article. She's like, yeah, Chris Martin from Coldplay didn't check up on me once. He doesn't have to check up on you.
Why would he
fucking know you? He didn't aim the camera at you. B, he doesn't know you. Like, what, you want a fucking Coldplay cookie? Get the fuck out of here.
First super chat of the night. Hell yes, Scott. Jets. Is Miami wearing rainbow jerseys this year? They might as well. With the uniforms.
There's a chance that we will finish above Miami in the standings this year.
I think there's better than a chance.
I'm not going to get cocky. I think there's a chance.
They literally fire-sailed their whole team. They literally got rid of
anyone but we're
still
not that good.
It doesn't matter. We still have actual players who are decent.
We will.
They don't have anyone on their team left who's a Garrett Wilson or a Brees Hall. Like no one. Or they literally got rid of everyone. They made it very obvious that they are tanking. So it is what it is. Eli, what's up, gang? Have we touched on the Giants completely fleecing the Bengals? Yes, we did earlier. Which once again, I can't even comment fully on because I didn't get to read the article, read anything about it, or anything to that effect. It's brand new to me. So, Sir Luca went to Burning Man.
That's cool.
Woodstock 2 was it was a super. It wasn't like 99.
Well, 99 was an absolute like fucking. The documentaries on that shit are so funny to read or watch. It's just, I mean, it's oh my god, what a nightmare.
I like what Valerie says. Woodstock moon landing, Namath firing. He didn't get fired in 69. All within 10 days.
God damn, Eli, thanks, homie. I appreciate you.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. We got another super chat in the house with a Jets chant. Jets, and for $10 or more, you get a Jets highlight. And I like the idea of the new one we've used, and we've only used it once so far. So let's do Namath to Maynard AFL Championship game. Eli says, for the gifted 5 from last week, thanks again, guys. Hell yeah, Eli.
Thanks, Eli. I appreciate it, man.
Good to have you on board. Guys, also, if you can't help by super chatting or gifting channel memberships or becoming a channel member, hitting the thumbs up. It's free. Like there's over 30 of you in here now. There should be 30 thumbs up. I don't see why there wouldn't be. So I appreciate all the thumbs up, all the things you could do. And Eli, channel member, gifting $9.99. Thank you so much, Eli. That's awesome. We'll get back to this live chat. Sorry, guys. Got to go down to the bottom. Y'all think Garrett Wilson going to ask for a trade? No. They still have a better running back than Brees. Who's a running back?
They who?
I assume he's talking about the Dolphins.
Oh. Whatever.
Which I don't know.
Yeah,
Brees
I am not getting on that train.
Brees is a great back.
Every time I work and see people from day shift, all the fucking Bronx-Hard fans are like, yo, man, when are you going to trade us your running back? Like, they all want Brees.
Well, it ain't going to be till at least next year.
It's not going to happen.
Valerie says, supposedly Rossini was fired, but they let her say she resigned. I think Vrabel should say something about this other than laughable.
Again, I don't give a shit about this. I really don't even care.
No, I agree in a sense, but you have to remember that these people are public figures. Should they lose their jobs? No, but they should be held accountable where people can ask them questions and stuff
People
about
can
it.
ask them questions.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But my thing is, for me, I don't give a shit. People can ask them. They can answer. None of it means anything to me.
What new uniform? Okay, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Hit the thumbs up. Think I'm number 6. Oh, they're 6. That's bullshit. 6 thumbs up. Now that's got to be wrong. I'm with Maddie. I don't give a shit. He just needs to make things right with his
family.
Yes. All right, Maddie. Before we get into the new uniforms around the NFL, maybe we could do it with this guy. One of the Midnight Mike Show members of our family tree, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from his studio in his car, Honest Abe. Abe, how you doing tonight?
I was just thinking about you today. There's a song called "Put Your Hands Up for Detroit," and I swear that should be your intro.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time.
No, it's a good song too. It's a cool song. But I was like, who do I know in Detroit? I'm like, Abe's the only dude I know in Detroit. That would be a great walk-up song for him.
You know, our softball season starts this week. Starts next Sunday and next Thursday. And over the years, we've developed our team. We've got more fun with it. I'm trying to get some video so we can record the games and all that. But we will have intro music, and mine always turns into some Hebrew song.
Well, that's fair, but
Is that by your choice or are people trolling you? Like your
No,
teammates?
dude, you don't get to come up with your own shit. It's like that's like creating your own nickname. Like
you don't get to give yourself your own nickname.
Yeah, you can all create your nickname. You don't create your walk up music. It all has to be it all has to be true and real.
I think your teammates should make your walk-up song when Adam Sandler in The Wedding Singer sings Yod Bar Mitzvah Bacha Mazel Tov. I think that would be funny.
Mine would be Adam Sandler singing "I Want to Kiss You All Over" by Exile from Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore.
Dude, the list
the night closes in.
The list goes on, bro.
Isn't that the part in the movie when the Asian lady comes up and bangs him?
Yeah, okay. He sleeps with the fucking cleaner, the dry cleaner or whatever. But yeah,
dude,
you don't want breakfast?
Real quick, hold on. We got a super chat in the house. $10 from Valerie getting the Jets chant. Here we go. Jets. And we just saw Joe Namath to Don Maynard in the AFL Championship game. Let's move to the 80s. Ken O'Brien to Wesley Walker. Now I don't know how. Once again, I'm in like sleep deprivation mind right now. She's talking about when we were talking about the moon landing, Woodstock, Joe Namath fired. She says, Mike, Bachelor's 3 bar.
Yeah, the NFL forced him out of the league for a second till he sold his shares in the bar.
Oh, okay.
Look,
all
right, chat, you got to understand. Sometimes you guys are a little vague and you'll say like something and know exactly what you mean, but we don't. So, yeah, correct. We all know exactly what this is after you've explained it, but when you just get like a rando, like,
Namath fired.
Yeah, Namath fired.
I mean, once again, I guess how long was he out of the league for? A minute?
Like 4 to 6 months at the most. He retired and then unretired after he sold the shares. So,
yeah,
guys, you got to give us a little fucking leeway. I mean, Val, we love you more than anything, but when you just put Namath fired, we're like, wait, what? So, don't be mad at us either, but at the same time.
And it was in the off season, was it not?
Yeah, no, he didn't miss a single game for it.
Yeah. But Valerie, I appreciate the $10.
Yes,
and guys, the super chats, please keep them coming. Abe, so what's going on, man? We haven't talked to you in a little while.
Yeah, dude, I'm just ready for this draft. Like,
I'm ready for it to be over.
Yeah, me and Maddie are so sick of hearing all the draft talk.
We have the biggest draft fatigue ever.
I mean, I agree. I want it done, but more because I want to know how it ends up.
Correct. Exactly.
Like that. Like all the mock drafts. Like part of me also, I do this with fantasy football a lot as well, where I do a lot of mock drafts for my own fantasy teams beforehand. So if I know in my league I'm drafting, let's say 4th overall, I do a lot of mock drafts out of that 4th slot, kind of see not just like what the first round is like, but how my team shapes up. 5, 7, 10 rounds into it. So similarly to my fantasy drafts, when the real one is going on, in my mind, I go, oh shit, I didn't like that. Let me go in reverse and change it because later on I got the guy that I wanted and would have fit better. So similarly with the NFL draft, if they take Jordan Tyson or somebody at 16, then Omar Cooper's available at 33. Like, damn, if I would have just gone with this other guy at 16, I would have been able to get Cooper at 33. I would have been happy on all fronts. Let me just reverse this course and go back to it. And then, of course, that's not real.
Right.
Well, we talked about this earlier. I'm sure you heard about how the Jets decided just not to meet up with with David Bailey because the reports say that they know all they need to know about him. But my whole argument was that means they're not drafting him, because if he's the guy you're drafting, you want to meet up with him as many times as possible, get in his mind, not only to learn about his football IQ and what he could bring to the team, but also his personal, like his personality. Will he get in trouble off the field? Things like that. You want to catch everything. If you're going to draft a person at number 2 overall, I would meet up with them as many times as possible. And the fact that they were just like, no, we're good. To me, that says he's not the guy. He's not the guy they're looking at.
So I think it's a little blown out of proportion, because it's not like they just watched tape on him, saw him at the combine, and said, yeah, we don't want this guy. Like, they did meet with him. Like, they had conversations with him. They know his on-field, off-field. They know the IQ. They know the personality. To not have an extra visit with him, I mean, who knows if there's logistical issues. There could also, you only get a certain amount of visits also. So if you know a guy, like, I'm comfortable, I'm confident in with who he is, whether good or bad. You might say, all right, I'm going to pass on this one because I want to meet, another guy that I might take in the 4th round later. It's not all about the number 2 pick.
I just think that if this is the guy that they're going to draft, they're going to meet with him again. Like that, it just doesn't. Once again, I'll repeat, for me, if this is the guy, if once again, they're not going to show their hand to anybody. But if this is the guy they're going to draft, I want to meet with him as many times as possible if they're sure that this is the guy they want to draft.
I hope you're right. I hope it's not David Bailey. I hope it's Arvell Reese.
That's where I think this kind of puts it. I think this kind of puts it that Arvell Reese is going to be the guy.
I hope so. Arvell Reese has that potential to be an absolute superstar. But then again, I thought the same thing about Darren Lee, so I'm a dumb fuck. So who the hell knows? Bill
M wants Maddie, where is the rotund one?
Tell me he's not in the green room, huh?
No, he's not.
Thank God.
I think his allowance got cut off. I don't know if you've been watching the Monday night shows, but
Maddie and him have been firing at each other, just yelling, just screaming at each other.
I've been reading the Discord a little bit. I try catching in, when I can and I'm available.
I give him no fucking slack.
Yeah. What was it? Was it last Monday that was the Will Levis thing, or the Monday before? I don't remember. But I was tuning in at that time.
Yeah, Matt. Oh, Maddie, can you do me a favor and throw the link in the chat again for the Discord?
Yeah.
Because when you did that last time, a bunch of people joined, and I just don't keep up with it, and it's my fault.
That's because you don't even know how to fucking IM on fucking Gmail.
No, I don't. I am so stupid when it comes to that. But folks, I'm in there. Maddie's in there. Abe's in there. A bunch of people are in there, and we do get into some good fun conversations. Dano and Scott, a bunch of people in there. Clancy, who else is in there? I mean, a lot of people we've been talking to. Bill, I think Bill is in there.
Yeah, Bill's in there.
But yeah, it's a cool place. You don't have to buy anything or do anything to get invited into the Discord. Yeah,
shit talking. I gotta stretch my back. Sorry.
That's fine. But yeah,
I'm wearing a shirt.
No, Abe, a couple of weeks ago, me and Maddie were almost done talking about the draft to the point where we'd rather talk about anything else, because we all think it's very clear. Pick number 2 is going to be a linebacker, edge rusher, whatever, a guy to stop there. It's going to be a linebacker.
Barely a 2.
Yeah.
And then at 16, it's going to be a wide receiver. Like, so it's like, what else is there to talk about aside from just like, oh, could it be this guy? Could it be that guy? And everyone's doing that to death.
So I have a very strong feeling, especially after tonight's trade, that the top 3 receivers will all be gone by the time the Jets pick at 16. And then the question, are you reaching for an Omar Cooper, for a Denzel Boston? Are you reaching for one of those guys at 16? I have recently come to the thought and agreement that I've heard from other people of moving up from 16, using 16 and 44 to move up, and then pick 33 is going to have a significant amount of value. It always does, because you have that whole day to reevaluate everything you're doing in the draft, and you have the first pick of the second round. That pick can be extremely valuable, not just for the player you're getting, but for trading back from that spot and recouping a pick. So if the Jets were to move up, let's say from 16 to 12, let's say, and I think Dallas is there, but I'm just using that number as an example. And it costs you 44 to move up there. You can still pick your top edge player, Reese. You can still get your receiver early, and then you can still use 33, trade back a few spots, and recoup that 44th pick, in a different way, and still have your top 450 instead.
Well, I found out about this on the show because apparently it happened like a half hour ago. But did you hear about this whole Giants Bengals thing?
That's what I'm talking about. How the Giants have picks 5 and 10 now.
Yeah, there it is. They have 5 and 10 now, which
That's
is
going to be Sonny Styles and a receiver, whether it's Tyson or Lemon, one of those guys. And all that does, from a Jets perspective, is take one of those receivers away from dropping to 16 because the Bengals weren't taking a receiver there.
No, and that's the thing. I have to honestly give kudos to the Giants with what they've done over since this last offseason. Like not even before that, trading up to get Jackson Dart. They already have Malik Neighbors. Scadaboo was kicking ass before he got hurt. And if he can return to that form, that's another awesome weapon that they have. And now here they are, with these 5 and 10 in this next draft. Like you can't take it away from the Giants that they're doing what they need to do to build a team, from a team that was one of the worst in the league to now, they're going to be putting a good team on the field next year.
Yep, they need to fix their O line, but they're gonna have a squad. Mike, I just thought of this from this David Bailey perspective. What if the Jets love David Bailey? What if the Jets want him to be their pick, but are trying to get more out of it? What if they're telling the world, we're not interested in David Bailey, and then someone tries to trade up to get Arvell Reese and let Bailey drop to 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, where they're still going to get the guy that they want and are getting another pick in return?
I think when teams try to, I don't even know if teams actually try to do that. I feel like that's something fans talk about teams doing, because to me, that's such a risk to want someone, but act like you don't want them so you could get them later on. It just, I don't know. Don't you think that's a big risk?
I think it's a tremendous risk. I think get Arvell Reese, go get your guy and be done with it. Don't think twice about it. You're going to have a boatload of picks for next year in the first round where you're going to get your quarterback. Look, even if they don't take a receiver early on this year, we've talked about it, that the Jets next year will have the ammo where they might have 2 of the top 5 picks.
Very possible.
Which is crazy. And if they have to move up for that, they do that. Can you imagine they go and get Arch Manning and Jeremiah Smith? They get the top receiver and the top quarterback, depending on who the quarterback is and all that. But
I do not want a Manning on this team.
All right,
I know. It's a personal thing.
Irrelevant to that. But let's say it's not Arch Manning. Let's say it's Sellers or whoever, right? They can go get that guy, and they can get Jeremiah Smith, every year Ohio State puts out the best receiver. He's been the best one they've had probably since Garrett Wilson. He might even be better than Garrett Wilson coming out of college. So there's a chance you get both those guys. And if you can get Jeremiah Smith next year, along with your quarterback, with all the picks you have, maybe you don't go and take Denzel Boston at 16 because it might stop you from taking that player next year.
Real quick, Peg and Artie are in the house. Good to see you, Peg and Artie. Jerome Stacks in the house. Good evening, everybody. Good to see you. And he's not in the green room, but he is in the comments section. He says, my Wayne Corbett signed jersey got stolen today, and I'm very pissed off. How did that happen?
Because it didn't exist.
My whole thing, Maddie, is that I
have one. This is more bullshit. Again, I literally feel like Butthead talking to Beavis when they're watching Gin and Juice, when Beavis we used to go to the swap meet. I'm like, no, you're a white wussy from right here. You're never going to have any money. Your mom's a slut. No one loves you. No.
Abe, did you see all the new uniforms that have come out?
I'm not like you guys in the whole uniform craze. Like
It's just me. It's just me. It's not
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
Maddie.
it's not me. Don't get me involved in this
oh,
because I literally was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Mike, I've seen you do rankings on best and worst jerseys. I'm like,
I haven't done worst yet. I'm planning on putting that out this offseason, the top 5 worst Jets uniforms.
yeah, I'm like, whatever. Who cares? Make it look cool.
Just get the ball in the end zone and it'll look great.
That's true.
Like,
Yep,
I don't give a shit if you're wearing a fucking creamsicle orange jersey as a Jet. If you're winning games, that's all I want. By the way, Abe,
Peg's
our
already on
Jets
their alternate
are,
account also in here, but go ahead, Maddie.
I'm sorry, Abe. Our Mets are a fucking disgrace.
Dude, so not only do they just suck beyond suck, but the whole Jewish heritage thing that's been going on.
I didn't hear about that. I didn't even hear about it.
So they're not having Jewish Heritage Night this year.
What? Why?
I don't know, but my wife heard about it and she's like, "Yeah, you're not allowed to watch Mets games in my house anymore. We are anti-Mets." I'm like, "Well, you can be."
I'm not gonna be anti-Mets, but I sure as fuck don't approve of that because if they have fucking Pride Night and every other fucking Heritage Night,
do they have like Hispanic, Dominican?
I'm sure they'll have Hispanic Night and Black History Night. And all
Abe, I'm sure the Yankees are going to have a Jewish Heritage Night, and so I invite you to come to the winning side, the team with a bunch of World Series, and are always top in the league for the last 150 years, and become a Yankee fan.
So here's the thing: the Yankees have never had Jewish Heritage Night, so
right?
they're strike one.
And the Yankees are notoriously the most racist team in the league. They were the last.
Excuse me,
they were the last team to have a black player, and only because they were.
I believe that was the Boston Red Sox.
No, it was you.
I disagree.
Well,
I think it was
as much as your news sources usually Times of India and as many books as you don't read. I'm going to side with me.
All right. Well, I'll look it up. I'll look up because the Boston Red Sox are very much considered not now, obviously, but are considered the most racist team in the league.
They might be the most racist team in the country or racist city, but
no, not city.
No,
I think it was
right.
the team. It was the team owners at the time.
It was the Red Sox, but you're still a bunch of racist fucks.
Oh boy!
I hate when I'm wrong. God damn it!
Believe me, when it comes to hating the Red Sox, believe me, Yankee fans know. Okay.
Let me tell you something, and I can't speak for Abe or other Mets fans. I hate the Red Sox just as much as I hate the Yankees.
Oh, I don't.
I do because they're both the most annoying fucking fans in the league. Like the Yankees and Red Sox are tied for most annoying fans, and then it goes Cardinals.
Maddie, some of my greatest memories, the greatest memory, in fact, in my baseball life, growing up as a kid, was the 2003 World Series. I was, 14 years old or so, and I'll never forget the joy and cheer. Me and my dad jumping around the house as Josh Beckett picked up the wheat ground ball by Posada and tagged him out down the first baseline. And it wasn't the Marlins winning the World Series.
It was just the Yankees leaving.
Series.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the problem I have is just Red Sox fans, but I think it's just all Boston teams. But Red Sox fans are consistently annoying as shit. But again, they're on par. Like if I could annihilate 3 teams, it'd be the Yankees, Red Sox, and Cardinals right now. Like there was a button, I would hit it so hard my hand would bleed.
Well, I hate the Phillies.
I hate the Phillies too, but the Phillies, like Philadelphia, is just kind of like you're just like they're them. You know what I mean? They're just this city of chuds that like it's like if that like nuclear wasteland at the end of RoboCop were a city, that's Philadelphia. You don't expect anything from them, but goddamn Cardinals fans, I don't know, they just get on my fucking nerves.
By the way, I figured out just through the comment section the truth about this Wayne Corbett jersey. Because he says I have contacted USPS and the police department. Here's what happened.
Did you call the school board too?
Here's what happened.
Yeah, right.
I guarantee you, and I don't know. I'm guessing right now. So in the comment section, not even Beast, but other people who watch Jake's show, Jake has a bunch of giveaways. I guarantee you that there was some sort of giveaway that Beast won where someone was going to send him a signed Wayne Corbett jersey, and the people at the Jake Asman show specifically did not send it just to rile up Beast and get him all pissed off. That's exactly what went on.
I feel like it was more like he just tried to buy one off eBay from a guy named like Jinping from located in China with like zero feedback, and now he's standing around farting in his attic going, "Huh?
Hell yeah, Dano."
Can I
Boston.
Can I know what city Beast lives in?
He lives in Illinois. That's all I know.
I have a professional courtesy with any law enforcement out there that I would love to read this police report.
You know, can you forward me that too? I would love to read it. As I'm not a police officer anymore, I don't have that, but I would.
Well,
really
it's once again, what is a police department going to do about lost mail?
Well, and the thing is, and Bill pointed this out too.
You'd be amazed at what my caseload as a detective in a suburban city looks like.
Well, this is a matter for the postal police if that's what happened.
Yeah.
The post office has its own police department, so
assuming it wasn't delivered.
It never got shipped. There's no there's no nothing.
Didn't exist.
No. Fat ass probably thought he bought one for like $8 and it didn't happen.
Dano asks Abe, would you wear a non-black shirt if it meant Boston was wiped off the map?
First of all, I don't hate Boston. I hate the Yankees. Also, dark blue, fuck off.
It does look black. I'll give Dano that credit.
The funny thing is I'm sitting there going, I know that shirt has the vest smell that we all have at the end of the day. Yep. Yeah. Like you can almost see the salt lines right here.
I got a vest, I got a vest in the trunk of my car. I can throw that bad boy on.
Nah, dude, I just cleaning those fucking things was the absolute
worst. The worst.
But if you don't, it's even worse.
I hate wearing a vest. It's the worst.
I do too. I hate wearing a vest. My wife used to tell me when I get home, she'd be like, I know you're happiest when I hear that fucking Velcro.
Oh, I leave my shit in the office.
If we took a car home, we had to wear it. That was policy.
We have an unmarked, so.
Okay. So yeah, I took Stadies.
Yeah.
Scott says, I heard several athletes talking about the racism they experienced playing in Boston. Yes, I have too.
Don't care. Life's tough. Get tough.
Look,
everybody's racist.
Let's deal with some racism, folks. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I know Maddie has to go around the hour mark.
Yeah,
so I do. And since this show is named New Uniforms Drop, I am going to show Maddie these uniforms.
Yeah, let's see these things.
Yeah, you can. Now, we already saw the Titans' new uniforms, which are essentially the Houston Oilers uniforms with a new Titans logo. We all agreed that was cool, and I liked it. Yeah, I wish they were. I wish they just would go back to Houston and be the Oilers.
Yeah, I wish they would just put the Oilers logo back on them. It's way cooler than the Titans.
But and I thought the Titans uniforms were one of the ugliest in the league. Like, period. There was so much going on. They were so outdated. They were ugly as shit. And I think they have a nice little improvement. Now, so we'll start off with the LA Rams. This is like, it was actually funny. I saw a meme where someone wrote the Rams are going to be unrecognizable in 2026 because the uniforms are so similar. Literally, all they did was remove the gradient from the numbers and remove the shadow from some of the numbers in certain jerseys. So basically the uniforms, but what I like about them is, and everyone knows I like very simplistic uniforms. These remind me of the Rams jerseys that I grew up with in the 80s that were just simple. It was like simplicity, folks. Like, they don't have Los Angeles or Rams written below the NFL logo on the front. They don't have the stupid gradient. It just looks like an old school uniform, like how the Jets uniforms are. They're just old school 80s Jets uniforms.
Yeah, not trying to sound mean. It's just they dumbed them down and they look better.
Exactly. That's my thought. And they actually took their logo too and did this. Whatever. So the new logo just is no gradient. It's just all one color.
Fine, but whatever. I mean,
the old one's better, honestly. With the
no,
white.
I disagree. I like the new. I like all.
I could give a shit about the logo, but the jerseys look nice.
It's the exact same.
They're just really shiny, though. They look like kind of anime-esque, but whatever.
I think that's just the picture.
Probably, but whatever. Good for them. Again, the Rams are one of those teams I don't ever give a second thought to unless they're like in the Super Bowl.
Now, this next one is the one I like the most because they're going back, but they're not. The Washington Redskins, new uniforms. Here's the home. And they just went back to the old Redskins uniforms once again.
Okay.
Simplicity. Now,
Just
the
put
only
the logo
difference,
back.
that's the only difference. They still have the W logo, which is fine because I could still look at that and go, Washington
They
Redskins.
certainly look like DC's team.
And there's that's the home, obviously. You got the away, which I once again looking at it like that, where that's straight on, where you don't see the logo on the side of the helmet, just a Redskins uniform.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fine. I like it, no problem.
And then their alternate blacks.
Lame.
I don't like the blacks, but I wish
And I like the logo with the spear through it at least.
Yes, I wish they would have done that on every helmet.
Yeah, why? Like, whatever. Dude.
Now, once again, it has been pointed out that it's almost like an Escher thing. Notice how the spear doesn't go through it like in a way you could possibly go through it. Like it doesn't disappear and reappear.
It looks like the W is wrapped around it.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's very strange, but I like it. Like I
like that logo, but the jersey again. I've said this a million times. A black jersey is so unimaginative in the NFL, the NHL, or anywhere else. Like,
yeah, it's so overdone at this
wow,
point.
You guys really worked hard on this one. So
just if you're in the NFL, just let the Raiders have it, please.
Yeah,
the Raiders wear black.
But that logo's all right. It's better.
But also the funny thing is, and I think this is kind of bullshit. I think it was a very select group that was meant to cause a stir because every Native American, every Indian I've ever met has no problem. As a matter of fact, likes the Washington Redskin old logo.
Yeah, it's an homage. Like,
but a Native American group disappointed in the Commanders' new logo
because it's a half-assed. Like, we're trying to give you a nod, but we're not going to like do anything even mildly risky.
Well, no, they're mad because they said it's like irresponsible. Like once again, they're trying to.
It's just like a small minority that's whining.
Yes, it's an Indian group basically being like, you guys are racist again, and all it is a spear that actually looks more like a spear from like gladiator times.
Whatever, man. I mean, I'm glad it's not my team because I would be so annoyed if I had to listen to this shit every fucking year.
Completely agree. This one I only have one shot of because it's once again all they did was take their uniform and dumb it down again. The Atlanta Falcons.
Okay.
Simple.
Great. Fine. Whatever.
The only thing I don't like is how it says Falcons above the number. I get the names off the front of the jerseys.
I don't care about that. That bothers you more than it does me. But this
it really does.
I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't tell you the difference between this jersey and last year's jersey.
Well, say the same thing about Washington's and the Rams. They look the exact fucking same.
Yeah, like this is not some
Washington's doesn't look the same. The Commanders jersey from last year was now they wore the throwback Redskins uniforms last year, but their other uniforms looked completely different. And the fonts on it where it said Commanders in like that old school stencil font from like when you had your first computer and you like printed something out in like that stencil font, like those were ugly. The only thing I would say is in the Atlanta Falcons ones above their numbers, if that's what they have to have where it says Falcons, that's fine, because if you guys remember last year it said ATL all huge. It looked ugly as shit.
I think everybody should have to wear their Tecmo Bowl uniforms.
Fair. And the last one I have is the Baltimore Ravens. So these are their new uniforms. The keys are now the uniforms do look very similar than the home and away, but they're alternates. What I like about it is they have the black uniform, which once again another black uniform. But look at the helmet.
I like the helmet.
Yes. I do.
The Ravens have a lot of black in their actual.
Yes.
Shirt.
Yeah, at least black is one of their colors for their uniform.
Correct. And I do like that Raven logo. I just think that's a cool logo, and the all black with the red eyes.
Well, I've said for a million years, I like the Ravens because Baltimore named their fucking NFL team after their most famous poet's most famous poem. That's cool to me. I'm a reader. I'm a bibliophile. I'm a lectiophile. That appeals to me.
And lastly, I do like these uniforms that the Ravens. This is like their alternate, and it's the gold numbers with a gold face mask.
Yeah, it's not fun. That's cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
I know problem with that.
I don't know if you could see it better in this one. Yeah, it's all the way to the left in this picture. But
Yeah, they
you
really
can't-
didn't bring it to the forefront, which they should have. But yeah, that's fine.
That's the best. This is the one I found quickly just to show you the gold
That's
face
good.
mask.
I don't mind it, but again, like I just want the Jets to wear home and road jerseys. Like I don't give.
Oh,
a
me
shit
too.
Games.
Rivalry uniforms
I don't
gone.
want the fucking throwbacks. I don't want the fucking Swamp Thing jerseys they wore last year. It's just green and white. Do your thing. Like I don't give a shit what they're wearing. You know, like again, it's such a non sequitur because
just
win games. You start winning games, we'll talk tie-dye jerseys. I don't give a shit. But give me a season where you're not embarrassing the shit out of everything. Give me a season where I don't go back to work the day after the game and get a fucking shitstorm every fucking Monday morning.
I was doing a guest spot on a Detroit podcast earlier this week, and they asked me who's playing quarterback for the Jets this year. And my response is open tryouts are next Tuesday at 3 if you're looking.
Right, yeah. Show up.
Or you could have just told them Geno Smith.
No.
Because that's who's going to be playing quarterback for the Jets.
He might
this
get
year.
murdered before that.
Or punched in the jaw.
Ike and Campali?
Who knows what Betsy's been making already?
Betsy. Just trying to catch up on the comments, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, so a lot of new uniforms, and the reason I brought them up is because a lot of teams seem to be doing what the Jets did and simplifying their uniforms. Now, once again, like Maddie said, the Jets can throw out the stupid black uniforms. The Jets can throw out the rivalry uniforms. I disagree with Maddie on the throwback Super Bowl jerseys that we wear. If we want to have an alternate jersey, that'd be the one that I would.
I don't think they deserve an alternate jersey.
No, they probably don't.
That's like honestly, I was thinking about this. Like with my job and everything else, you earn the right to wear something that's out of the ordinary, and the Jets have earned nothing. Have a couple winning seasons, and then we'll talk alternate jersey. But as it stands, they ought to be yanking the fucking logos off the helmets until they fucking show they can play football, in my opinion.
We have a super chat in the house. Ali comes in, and he's going to get a Jets chant. Here we go. Jets. And this goes back, what, a week or two?
This is some more fucking Freddie got fingered.
More Freddie got figured. Ooh, look, honey.
I think Ali's life got changed after watching that. He loves it.
He's rigged a pulley system so he can eat sausage and work on his stupid drawings. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Yeah, that movie is definitely. I don't want to use the word underrated because it's a bad movie, but it's so good. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. It's good. And that's all I can say. But Ali comes in. He's a channel member and throws us the 5 spot. So thank you, Ali. I very much appreciate that. That's awesome. A few years ago, most Indian fans were pissed. We loved Chief Wahoo. I have a Chief Wahoo.
As far as I know, everybody loved Chief Wahoo.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who didn't like Chief Wahoo.
No, I can't. I guarantee you that I'm sure there's a reason that Cleveland has not put up a poll saying, which do you prefer, the Guardians logo or Chief Wahoo? Because they know exactly how it ends.
Oh, absolutely. Well, the Guardians logo, well, first off, that stupid one that looks like it was made in paint with the G with the wing and a baseball behind it is one of the most amateur hour designs.
That's a great AAA logo.
I don't even think it's a good AAA logo.
It doesn't belong in MLB.
Dude, I don't think that logo holds up to any AAA logos I've seen. Like, that's how bad it is. It looks like a child design.
We can all agree we don't like it. I mean,
I don't mind the cap with the C that they wear.
Yeah, but that's just that they've had that cap with the C for 1 billion years. But
Valerie,
you know what I really don't like? The fact that my Mets have lost 10 in a row. So I really shouldn't even be talking about fucking baseball or anybody else's logo.
Yeah, what is going on with the Mets?
It's a fucking train wreck, dude.
I think we've scored I think it's like 12 runs in the last 12 games type of thing.
Yeah. It's so bad.
It's really bad.
It's,
You're relying on hopefuls. That's everything. It's like, oh well, if this guy does this, we're in a good position. If this guy does this.
yeah. If, and every if turns out to be he didn't do it.
Well, I wouldn't say every. I'd say
Close enough though.
Luis Robert's been pretty good for the most part. I'd say that McLean is as advertised, and I think Peralta is exactly what you've asked for. Outside of that, I mean, we don't know. I mean, Soto's played well when he's been healthy.
Yeah, when he's healthy, but
Lindor doesn't surprise me in one bit.
Lindor sucks April, May every year.
Every year, and he's coming off surgery, so it doesn't surprise.
Right. Yeah, I'm not mad at Lindor. I don't agree. Like, it's so funny though, because on Twitter, everybody's like, "Oh, fuck Lindor because of his politics." I don't give a shit about his politics.
Bro.
I care what he does on the field. I have a Lindor jersey. I like the way he plays. June through the end of the season.
Bichette, I mean, I think his hitting has been real strange. Like, and even Steve Cohen said, like, he can't pull the ball right now. All he can slap it to right field. You're getting paid $40 million. You got to start driving runs.
Yeah, figure it the fuck out, dude. You need RBIs yesterday.
Benj, I'm okay with Benj struggling. Like, he's a rookie. Like, he's gonna take his licks. I'm okay with that. But Beatty, Vientos, Alvarez has been playing pretty well. But like those two guys, this is years 3, 4 for those guys.
Yeah, you should have your job figured out.
Yes, absolutely. Marcus Semien. Again, it was like, oh, if he comes back to life, being 37 years old, we got something. Like, why you're expecting that to happen?
Yeah, you're banking on a 37-year-old to fucking handle your business.
Yeah, Jorge Polanco. Oh, he's injured again. Shocker. He played last year 140 games, and before that couldn't stay on the field. So let's just go get guys that aren't healthy, and let's just hope for the best. That's all the team is a hope for the best.
I'm starting to think Stearns has no fucking idea what he's doing.
Well, hold on real quick. I want to say something. But first, Chris comes in and says, I love you all. Appreciate you all. Honest Abraham Lincoln. And there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I didn't know we were putting out your last name.
My legal last name,
is Lincoln. There you go, guys. Dox him, swat him, get him.
But what I was going to say is that I am so pissed off about the Yankees. And they've been 3-7 in their last 10 games. And they started the season 7-2. And then all of a sudden they were like 8-6. And I was just fuming and whatever. But to be fair,
can you just cry some fucking where else, please?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Looking at the Mets, I don't feel as bad.
Yeah. Like, can you just take your fucking, you're like when fucking Sean was like, yeah, dude, I feel your pain. And I'm like, you're 10-2. So
look,
take your little sob wagon elsewhere.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Mets have actually made me feel better about how crappy the Yankees have been playing in the past 15 games. So it is what it is.
Well, I'm glad you interjected that too, because you're an asshole.
It is it is what it is. I get that you guys are that pissed off. I would be too. I think anybody would be.
You know what? You remind me of this meme where you see a guy look in the mirror and he says, "Go in there and make it all about you."
So, Matty, I don't agree with you that Stearns is in over his head because he put together really good teams in Milwaukee. I think he's confused, honestly. I think he's in this weird spot where he succeeded so much with no budget. Now you have a budget and you kind of feel like a necessity to use it.
That makes sense, I guess.
Jorge Polanco would not be a David Stearns signing if he was in Milwaukee. But because he has the budget to bring in somebody like that on a $2 for $40 million deal,
it's kind of like giving a 5-year-old a revolver.
Well, what do you guys? Would you agree with Mets 2128 here?
No. I think Stearns. I think Abe's right. I think Stearns needs to fill it out a little bit, but at the same time, if this continues, you have no choice. Mendoza, I don't have any feelings pro or con with him. He can't fucking make his players hit.
Right. Look, actually, everything Mendoza this year has done has worked pretty well. Most pinch hitting situations that he's brought in a guy in that situation has worked. Most of it, up until the last few days, most of the time he's been bringing the right relievers in the right situations. It's been working. Matty, like you said, it's not Mendoza's fault.
Yeah.
That Brett Beatty got his first walk of the season today. Like that's not on the coach.
Yeah,
The
there's a
fact that
lot out of his
Endo's
hands.
0 for 23 is not on the coach.
Yeah.
What about this? Bill M says, I saw part of the longest baseball game ever, AAA Pawtucket Red Sox versus the Rochester Red Wings. That's supposed to be 1981, over 3 days, 33 innings.
That's crazy. Listen, I hate to fucking bounce on you guys because I am enjoying this conversation, but I got to go to work. Abe, great to see you, man. Again, always appreciate the fact that you see things in a way that I wish I could, because every time you show up, I learn some shit or think about things differently. Love you for that. Mike, yeah, fuck your Yankees pity. I hope you fucking die. That said, I will be back Monday night. I don't know if the big Chungus is going to show up or if I finally scared him off. I hope I have. But that said, guys, appreciate all you guys. I got to go to work. I can't.
We
I
understand.
gotta get my shit together. Being a grown up sucks. But I will talk to you guys on Monday. Abe, if you got nothing going Monday, it might be fun to pop in. We could have a superhero team up.
What do I got Monday? I gotta look at my schedule. I don't know.
All right. Either way, I mean, you're on the text chain, so whatever. But I'll talk to you boys later. And hey, man, wouldn't it be nice if we got a win over the weekend for the Mets? That'd be really nice.
Oh, look, Maddie. Ali's Zoomer coworker apologized for lying.
Told you. We all did. God damn, what an asshole.
That's so funny.
What a cocksucker. All right, guys, I got to bounce. Love you guys. I hope everybody does well. Abe, again, appreciate you. Love the takes. Mike, I'm sure we'll talk later, but either way, I can't get on Discord at work, but I can be on Twitter. So if you guys need anything or want to bullshit, hit me up later.
All right, have a good one, Maddie. Abe, how much more time do you have?
Oh, like a half hour.
Okay. Well, I have this other little meme that I saw that I thought was quite interesting, and I don't know if you agree or disagree with it. But it was the All Sports Culture put out this thing of the top 25 logos in all of professional sports, the big four, not like MLS and all that stuff. And I just wanted to see.
You mean you don't care about the Women's Professional Hockey League?
No, but I also MLS, like that could be but I don't care about them. So definitely not. But this is what they came up with. And there's first and foremost, and since we were talking about the Mets, I don't think that Mets logo deserves to be on there. Actually, I prefer the Mets hat logo, the Giants Mets logo. I think that logo by itself is much better. But the Mets logo it is what it is. I mean, it's just, I don't think it deserves to be. And for the New Jersey Devils not to be on here, if you think that the Hartford Whalers is a great logo, and most people do, most people consider it one of the best logos in all of sports, the NJ of the New Jersey Devils logo at least would have deserved to be on here over the Golden State Warriors at number 25.
Look, I'm not a big Jersey logo guy, but just looking at this first glimpse right away, I see a lot of hockey teams, so that tells you there's certainly some bias towards this. There's a couple logos I've never seen in my life before. What the hell is left of the Blue Jays? What the fuck?
Hold on. That's the Utah Mammoth.
Yeah, that's not a real team, bro.
It is. They're an NHL team this year.
Yeah, so I know what I said and I hold by.
But to be fair, the Utah Mammoth logo does have a lot of cool effects in it. So if you'll notice in the top of it, it's the Rocky Mountains of the head, and then the state of Utah is actually in there too. And then the horn, which once again they cut off because it's too small. The horn of the tusk makes a U for Utah. So it's a very thought out logo. It really is. Now I love the Ducks logo. The Timberwolves logo can go. The Brewers on this list, if I'm going by just what's on here, I think the Milwaukee Brewers is the best logo. The MB mitt is a fucking phenomenal logo. Yep. Like that should be number one on if we're going by what's on this list. The Miami Dolphins should not be on this list. The Charlotte Hornets should not be on this list. The Golden State Warriors should not be on this list.
The Baltimore Orioles is a cartoon character.
That brings back memories as a child. Like I love that old Orioles logo. I'm not saying it deserves to be in the top 25 of all time, but I like the logo. I like it, but remember when they changed it in later Cal Ripken years to that full-on Oriole?
Yeah.
I hated that. I'd much rather see that logo.
Yeah, I'm not a big logo guy, but again, Minnesota Wild, the Sharks, dude. You can tell whoever created this list is severely biased towards the NHL,
Well, let's
and
see here.
and
One.
two and you have all three Florida football teams. I can damn near guarantee you that whoever came up this list lives in the state of Florida and is a hockey fan.
Yeah, there's 10 hockey logos as far as I'm counting.
Come on.
And you're right. Wait, yeah, all three Florida. Man, you picked up on that. I didn't even pick up on that. Yeah, it's a Florida hockey. Well, wait a minute. If it's a Florida hockey fan, wouldn't the Tampa Bay Lightning or what other teams are down there? I don't even know. What was it?
The Florida Panthers.
The Florida Panthers, but their logo's kind of lame, and the Lightning's logos.
Goddamn lightning bolt.
Well, I think both. I wouldn't put the Florida Panthers or the Tampa Bay Lightning logo on this list. But maybe they're one of those Florida implants because everyone who lives in Florida is not from Florida.
Right. Look, they come up with the top 25 logos, and I get it. It's all like individualized. Like I think the Detroit Tigers, like the old English D, is incredible.
Yeah.
Yankees, the Dodgers, the Classics, the Red Sox. Like those logos are up there because that's the classic. That's the greatness of it. The Utah Mammoth, honestly, dude, that sounds like it's from a movie.
Yeah. Well, originally they were going to be the Utah Yeti, but then Yeti, the drink cup company, kind of like put the kibosh on that. So that they couldn't use the Yeti name, which I think that what they should have done is done like a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, can you imagine that? They're basically Yeti the company would get free advertisement from them. They call it the Yeti Dome or whatever it is, and they get free advertisement.
Yeah, I agree. The Utah Yeti brought to you by the Yeti Drink Company. In the Yeti Stadium or whatever. Yeah, it would be great. I don't understand why they didn't do that, but yeah, just looking at this, it just, to me, there's so much wrong with it. I have no problem with a lot of the logos, but they're like I said, the Timberwolves, the Dolphins, the Hornets,
the letter S at number 10. What the fuck is that?
What was it?
The letter S at number 10.
The Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, that's not real either.
They've been around for a little while now. They 4 or 5 years. I want to say. I'm guessing on the 4 to 5 years thing. But do you really honestly don't think Gino's going to be our quarterback this season?
No, of course he will, because what option do you have?
Well, you don't.
If Gino tweaks his ankle in practice and is out for the 3 week, the first 3 weeks of the season, who's under center?
Oh boy. Brady Cook.
Like serious, that's
or Zappy.
Yeah, awesome. Wonderful.
Well, but they're going. The Jets have to they have to sign someone to be QB2. They can't go in with Brady Cook and Zappy.
Yeah, who's going to be that guy?
I don't know
right now,
dude. I would take. I don't even care. I'd take Carson Wentz over Zappy and Brady Cook.
I don't think they're available. Did he just sign somewhere?
Oh, maybe he did. Maybe I didn't even see it. Anyone in the comments though? I don't know. I'll look it up. Carson Wentz. Oh yeah, he signed with the Vikings. Or was that last year?
No, he was with the Vikings last year.
I mean, the overview from Wikipedia says Carson James Wentz is an American football quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings of the NFL. Oh, maybe we were going to trade for him. Maybe that's what they were going to pull. What are we looking for? A free agent?
Carson Wentz re-signed with the Vikings on March 19th, 2026.
What free agent QBs are left? I put in at least I put in what free agent quarterbacks are left, and then it says Kyle Allen signed a 2-year contract. Juwan Jennings. Oh, that's he's a wide receiver. What is going on?
You know who's available? Aaron Rodgers.
He's going to sign with the Steelers.
I know.
I mean, do you think he will? I do. I don't think it's
100%.
because they're not. The Steelers haven't done anything. They haven't done anything to like not. Like it's almost like they know he's going to play the game. He's going to play the Aaron Rodgers game and whatever. But he's going to sign. I don't know why he hasn't signed already. It makes no sense.
Still some like big name free agency out there. Like Tyreek Hill's still a free agent. Stephon Diggs is a free agent. Trayvon Diggs is a free agent. Deebo Samuel's a free agent. I'm trying to look at your boy Hassan Reddick's still a free agent.
All these people aren't quarterbacks.
I know. I'm trying to find the quarterbacks. You got Rodgers. You got Russell Wilson. Let's see.
Ugh, I wouldn't want Russell Wilson either.
Tyrod is a free agent again.
Yeah, but Tyrod's a kind of, but once again, I wouldn't mind having Tyrod, but he proved last season that even when he comes in to back up, he still gets hurt.
Yep. Cooper Rush, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Valerie says Minshew's gone, Brissett is gone.
Jimmy Garoppolo's available. This list is thin.
Would you take Garoppolo as a QB2?
But what's the purpose?
Well, because once if, like you just said, if Geno goes down for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or would you rather have Jimmy Garoppolo or would you rather have Brady Cook?
I don't think it matters. I really think it doesn't matter. They're at this point in Garoppolo's career, they're equal. They're the same guy.
Addison comes in and says, wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh drafts Ty Simpson in the first round.
I hope so.
Yeah, just so we don't have to deal with him.
Yeah. Is there a way to sort this? I'm like looking through all these guys. Oh yeah, click on position, you dumbass. That would help.
Yeah, it's well, that's the thing. We should have signed someone earlier, but once again, in a way, you're right. Because regardless, we're not making the playoffs. So what does it matter if Brady Cook comes in?
We're drafting another guy next year anyway. Whether that's our pick, with Indy's pick, with Dallas's pick, either way, we're drafting a guy. So I'm not a tank guy. And the thing is, if the Jets end up with another top 5 pick of their own, Aaron Glenn's not the coach anymore. When again, realistically, you're giving Aaron Glenn 0 quarterback play for 2 years, but expecting him to put a competitive team out there, which still doesn't make any sense to me from a crazy fan base perspective. What are you gonna? Dude, I don't know. I hate this team.
It sounds like you're quoting Maddie. You know how many times I hear that from Maddie? Well, now it's turned into I hate sports. Because the Rangers sucked, the Jets sucked, and now the Mets are sucking, and Maddie is just done.
Yep.
Beast's favorite player, Colin Kaepernick, is still available. Let me clear something up, folks. Beast is not in here tonight. He's always welcome to call, but I think Maddie kind of freaked him out. I think Maddie may have scared him off a little bit. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and beg Beast to come on the show. If Beast feels like he can't come on the show because it gets his heart rate too high and all this other stuff from the comments section and from, Maddie and all that stuff, it is what it is. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Or once again, like Maddie said, maybe Gator pulled his pay. I don't know. Like, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here, but I see all you guys writing all this stuff about Beast in here. There's nothing I can do about it. We're about to get to the feud. I'm about to bring Mets on. We're about to get to the feud. That's what's going to happen. Speaking of, Abe, is there anything else? Any other insight? Any other draft hopes you have? You said you want to try to trade up and get into the top 12, but now maybe we need to get into the top 10 because of what the Giants did.
Yeah, I think you have to get in front of the Giants to. Well, yeah, maybe. It really depends on how the flow of the draft is going. But yeah, if you want one of the top 3 receivers, you're gonna have to move up to get him. Simple as that. You're not gonna get that guy at 16 anymore. It's just not gonna happen.
We'll see. I mean, we need a wide receiver. So regardless if it's not the top 3 and the top 3 wide receivers go before 16, we still need to draft a wide receiver. Now, would you then draft a wide receiver at 33 and take best available at 16?
If the top 3 receivers are not there at 16, I would take an offensive lineman. I would take maybe one of the top safety is there. Interestingly enough, I'd be okay if the top 3 receivers aren't there. I'd be okay with Kenny Sadiq, the tight end out of Oregon, because I want a top level receiver. And Kenny Sadiq is a tight end similar to a Kyle Pitts. He's a tight end, but he doesn't really play tight end. He's a receiver first and a blocker second, and I'm okay with that from my number 1 tight end, especially a guy like that.
Real quick, Addison came in and says, what happened to the new segment that I inspired? In order for me to make a new segment, I have to have enough clips and stuff so that I could do it for a couple weeks. So I have one clip that you inspired, and I'm trying to pull more from other Jets content creators. But this week I've been not in a good spot. Like I said, in complete pain, not sleeping well. It's been brutal, and that's why I'm so off tonight. That's why I'm so off kilter on tonight's show. But I appreciate you being in here.
I got called into work on Monday night, Tuesday morning at 4 a.m. And then I got no sleep because for whatever reason, my dumbass was up watching the Mets game till 12:30. And then Thursday, I got called into work at 7 p.m. and didn't get home till about 3 o'clock in the morning. And then was back at work at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday, working a major case.
The crazy thing is that like in normal jobs and whatever, if you're tired and have to work, it is what it is. But you'd think when people are like have a job like you have, you'd not want them like delirious from lack of sleep. You understand what I'm saying? You'd think you'd want you guys on your like top tier.
But the problem is, we don't create. Like I said, we don't create our caseload, right? I don't go out there and like force people to do dumb shit so I can get out there and get called in or have a heavier caseload and have weird stuff going on.
Hire more detectives, hire more police.
So the city I work for, we are budgeted to have 130 sworn officers in my city. We currently have about 110, maybe 110. We're budgeted to have more people. We can't find people that want to do this job.
Well, to be fair, in places like I don't know.
I'm not in Detroit anymore. I'm not in the city of Detroit, which is dangerous. Like I worked in Detroit in the city for 7 years. That's a dangerous place. I dealt with a lot of shit. Like there was days where I didn't know if I was coming home. Like there's a lot of crazy nights. Like in the suburbs, can anything happen at any time? Absolutely. Is the likelihood higher? No, it's not. But still, working in a city that is safer and has the ability to, look, dude, are we rich? No, we're not rich. But the way salaries work now, none of us are struggling to, there's a time where I didn't know how to fill up my gas tank. Now with the way our salaries are, like we're able to do just normal human stuff and not have to worry about things. But people don't want to do this job ultimately. They're too afraid to do this job. And the people that are willing to come out and do this job, a lot of them aren't qualified to do it.
No, I understand that. And the way that you guys have been vilified over the past, 10 years or whatever is fucking ridiculous and criminal. It's unbelievable that people try to vilify people who are there to uphold the law and protect people. It just blows my mind. Sure, there's a bad cop. I'm sure there are, of course, but that goes for literally any profession that exists.
I'll tell you this: the media portrays it, in my view, way more that everybody hates the police and that the police are a bunch of racists. When in reality, are there bad cops? Yeah, there are. And there's nothing, no, the worst thing for a good cop is a bad cop. I hate bad cops more than I hate criminals.
Yep.
Also, most of the neighborhoods of the communities that I have dealt with, even in the city of Detroit, are not anti-cop. They're really not. They respect what we do. They know that it's part of the game of their life that they play, us being involved, but they're not like out to get us. Are there some that are? Sure. I've lost some friends because of crazy people like that. But it's thank God it's not like on a regular basis that we're dealing with people every single day that absolutely hate everything about us.
Rashad, I have no plans on coming to Buffalo anytime soon. Not that it's out of the question, but I'd love to go up there and travel. But once again, I said this to Tommy Jets, our Tommy Jets, not the one that passed, but Tommy Jets from the Midnight Mike show. He wanted me to come out to Notre Dame with him last season, and I just can't. Would never be able to explain to my wife why I'm spending that much money for me to go to Indiana just to see a football game and then come back. It would be like, and another thing is I would love to spend that money on my family and do stuff with my daughter. So it's like, it is what it is. So, but if and when I can get to Buffalo, I will be there. But Abe, I got to get to Mets. I got to get to the feud. I appreciate you calling in. Please continue to not be a stranger, because like Maddie said, we love you coming on. We love hearing your takes.
Yeah, hopefully next week I can swing by and talk post draft stuff.
There you go. I have a feeling we'll have a lot more to talk about next week.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Have a good one, man.
I'll talk to you, Mike.
All right, folks. If you are new to this show, at the end of every Saturday night show, I bring on Mets 2128. And we play the Family Feud with Richard Dawson. If you are unaware of Richard Dawson, the original host of the Family Feud, then you're in for a treat, because he likes to kiss women right on the mouth in front of their husbands, brothers, fathers, all that stuff, make it extremely uncomfortable, but the women seem to enjoy it. So not only do we play the feud against these teams, but we also count how many women Richard Dawson kisses on the mouth. Now, last week, someone reported, it is what it is. I talked to YouTube. We emailed back and forth, and I got everything taken away. And they assured me that in the future, even if whatever, it is what it is. The show, the stream got taken down. Me and Mets finished the stream, and I will be eventually releasing the end of that stream because we broke a new record. Richard Dawson, the old record was 15 kisses on the mouth. We broke it at 22 disgusting mouth kisses on female contestants, and I just want to make sure that all you guys will be able to see that. So I don't know how and when I'm putting it out, but you can still see the episode till it's cut off from last Saturday night, and the final 10-15 minutes of it will eventually be available, just because if he hadn't broke that record, I probably would have just let bygone be bygone and just let it be. I probably would have just been like, sorry guys, it's not available, but we did break the record. So I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm gonna eventually put it out, and we are going to see it. So stick around, folks. But before we play the feud, I've got to bring on Mets 2128. How you doing, Mets?
A little salsa at the Knicks one today, but I still want to put Mendoza and Stearns' necks in a noose.
Yeah, you seem to really be against those guys, huh?
Mendoza's an idiot who has no clue on how to run this team, and Stearns is a callous skinflint with no loyalty to the team, to the players he inherits, and burns the team down by creating artificial adversity for it to respond to. But the team is figuring out his game, and they're basically telling him, "Fuck you."
Well, are you going to put out like a rant, or have you put out a rant yet?
You should have seen my On the Diamond podcast episode the other week. I said that they should be put in a guillotine.
That seems pretty intense for like a owner and a coach and all that stuff.
What's the date of this episode?
I don't know, Mets. You want me to figure that out here? It just says 1979. That's all it says. So, folks, here we go. Thank you for sticking around. Hit the like button. Show your support, whether you're watching live or on the replay. But it's time to play the Family Feud. Now, once again, if you are new, we will be, every time Richard Dawson asks the original question, I will pause it. And there's the Farron's family, 2 females. Okay, is what it is. I will pause it, and we as a group in the comment section will try to get the entire, if there's 6 answers on the board, we'll try to nail all 6 of those answers. But here we go. Let's play the Family Feud.
Our family is 4 out of 5 women.
So that's 6 total women?
At minimum, yes.
Okay. All right, here comes Richard Dawson. And he already comes out and gives a lady a kiss on the mouth. That's 1.
Keep answers era appropriate, guys.
Say that again, Matt, so everyone hears you.
Keep the answers era appropriate.
That's right. So think 1979, not 2026. This isn't Steve Harvey. I get the feeling that this show was aired somewhere around Memorial Day or the 4th of July, given Richard's tie.
Probably.
Brace thing on because I have broken ribs. Gene Wood, come here, son. Come here. Come here.
Wait, is he serious? He has broken ribs?
Don't know.
Dude, that would be brutal.
Which means we won't get as many kisses tonight.
Oh, he'll get as much kisses as he wants.
Why the hell, no matter what I say, do you get him to go, you turn to, don't do that, Gene. When I came up those stairs to come down, I think it slipped out of place. So if I walk a little funny,
it hurts.
I wanted to explain it, though.
Oh.
I don't want to be mocked.
Yo, have you ever broken a rib, Mets?
Nope.
That's got to be one of the most uncomfortable things in the world.
It is. If you don't get it treated right away, it'll puncture your lung if you're not careful.
Mets, do you see that? You look like Dashhausen. I only know who he is because he was on an episode of the last drive-in with Joe Bob Briggs, and I believe he used to be a AEW guy, right? And then he was just signed to WWE recently.
Yeah, and yesterday he cursed Stephen A. Smith on First Take.
And then didn't someone show up on McAfee?
That was Cody. Just to
Okay.
get the WWE title back.
Oh, okay. All right. Why did McAfee just stole it?
Yeah. Not that it matters because Cody retained against Randy Orton tonight when it would have made more sense for Randy to get the title.
Oh, was that the main event
of tonight's WrestleMania? Yes. Tomorrow it's Punk against Reigns.
And who's the champion right now?
Punk.
Who do you think's going to win?
I'm hoping Roman.
Why?
If he loses, his career's over.
Who?
Roman's.
Oh. Well, then he's going to win. Unless he got sick again. Did he get sick?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, enough. All right, here we go.
I got my lovely sister Becky, brother David.
Oh, he's playing it fast and loose with Lovely.
Lovely sister Linda Sue and my father Ben.
How you doing, Ben?
Real good.
Family going challenge you called the Strum family.
Again?
Ew.
He's kissed that lady twice.
Who you got here with you, Don?
I have my daughter number 1, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Daughter number 2, Suzanne.
Hello.
Number 3, Carol. Hello. And my son and caboose, Rich.
They've all graduated from college?
Yeesh.
My son and caboose. My son.
Might mean youngest son. Or youngest
I guess
kid.
so, but I wouldn't have worded it like that. I don't know. That just sounds weird.
You know that.
Well, Howard said it was kind of nice. The last one went through college. He said, let's all have a holiday.
Right.
All
That's
right.
it.
Wish both families best of luck. Let's play the feud.
All right, here we go, folks. Let's play the feud.
100 people surveyed, and the top 6 answers are on the board, and you have to try and find the most popular answer. Now, here is the question. Name something that might stand in the way of two people who want to get married.
Religion.
Jealous ex.
Oh, interesting. Okay, those are both good answers, I think. We got jealous ex and religion. Guys, name something that would keep get in the way of two people wanting to get married. Here we go.
Parents.
Yep. Derek the Cop, Jets Worldwide family. Derek the Cop family. Father. I like that. Because I'll tell you what, I'd be that father.
Isn't it usually the mothers that are the bitches when it comes to that sort of thing?
Oh, yeah, the crazy mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Ex-spouses. That's kind of like what Metz was saying. Money. I like that. Money.
Damn it, Sir Luca, era appropriate, you little bastard.
What do you don't think there were micro penises in 1979?
Probably not.
No, definitely not. That's a new thing. Infidelity. Yeah, I could see that.
Prison.
STD. Do you think we got them, Mets? Do you think we got all 6 answers or no? I think micro penis is going to be up there, so be prepared.
I doubt it.
All right, well, let's see. Here we go.
Yeah.
Money.
Money. Hell yeah. Derek the Cop, Rusty Spooner.
Relatives might stand in the way.
Family. We got that. Derek the Cop.
We're gonna play, Richard. Okay.
All right.
Smelly vagina. You're sick, Rashad.
Mets, God, watch your mouth.
Well,
Up.
something
That's
It's in the
3.
comments.
Two people who want
It's in
to
the
get married.
comments.
Their jobs,
Okay.
occupation.
What?
Good answer.
Occupation.
God, no.
First strike. 3 of those. They got a chance to steal.
Hi, Rich.
David, good to see you. What do you think? You're not married, right?
No.
No.
Their love for one another.
Pardon?
Their love for one another.
That might stand in the way?
Sure.
Explain that to me.
If you don't love each other, why get
Oh,
married?
then the lack. You mean the lack of love for each other?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Mets,
entirely different.
every family has one. We say that a lot. He's the dumbass of this family. What would get in the way of two people getting married? They don't love each other. If that's up there, I am going to be so fucking pissed off because the whole point is that these two people want to get married, but something is in the way. And I don't know. I just think that's a stupid fucking answer. Here we go.
The lack of love
Yeah,
for
the
you.
lack of love.
See, don't you know our producer, Attila the Hun? He'll take you exactly, you mean lack of love, don't you?
Right. Lack of love.
This boy, he's murdered this guy. Our lack of love.
Strike 2.
Knew that was coming.
But love better not be up there, I'll kill you.
4.
So I'm in love with you.
I was thinking of
Come on, religion.
no, you
Oh,
don't.
no, I don't have any.
You don't have
I
any.
sang to you.
I was thinking of possibly blood test.
Pardon?
Different
What?
blood types.
Different blood
There's
types?
2 dumbasses on this team.
Yo, this team is hurting. This team is hurting. Folks, she just said blood types. Like, think about that. Like, could you imagine, like, you're getting ready to get married and you're like, yo, I'll tell you what, I'm AB, but if you're O, that's a deal breaker. Like, what? Blood type. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. She just said something, or she heard a different question.
Yeah, I don't think you have to be the same type, but let's take a look.
Come on, blood types.
I like her family members like, come on, blood type, come on. Oh boy.
Blood type? Not there.
Religion gets this team the win. I'm telling you.
$3 there. A lot of answers left. What do you think?
Religion.
Boom.
Religion.
What do you say?
Religion.
Okay. Religion's up there. You got the $63. If not, going to give it to Jim and his family. Religion.
Hell yeah. Now let's see if micro penis is up there.
Don't
Micro penis and smelly vagina are going to be 4 and 6. I don't know what 5 is. Oh, we had spouse.
Where do we find these people? Number 5.
No job.
Number 6.
A.
The way
See-
that was going, I thought it would say already dead.
Now, Mets, don't you think finances and no job are kind of the same answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have put those together and made it a 5-question thing. Like that doesn't, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Real quick, just checking in. Oh, AIDS.
No.
Oh, politics. That would have been a good one. The kiss counter is up to 4 right now. Good to see you, Adam.
Ray Combs committed suicide after he took over the job from Dawson. Actually got fired from it.
Yeah, Ray Combs got fired.
Well, I don't know why he was kicked off the Family Feud, but after his stint in 92, from 92 to 94, they brought Dawson back. He tried something else, like something called the Family Challenge on what is now Freeform Family from 95 to 96, and that didn't work out. And shortly after that show got canceled, he committed suicide.
Yeah, I remember when that happened, when Ray Combs, he hung himself in his closet or something. Big fella, the wife has a giant cock. That's funny.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Oh, Mighty Funny has a good point. What if you're marrying Magic Johnson? Blood type is important. Fair enough. I guess that's why you guys put AIDS in there too. Jeez, guys.
But the AIDS crisis didn't really peak until the mid 80s.
That's true. Guys, Mets always remind you guys, keep it era appropriate. AIDS wasn't even thought about in the late 70s. Like, come on now. Maybe a little bit. Maybe they knew a little bit about it at Studio 54. I don't know.
We'll be back right after this.
That number again is 1-800-582-4993.
Nice.
Call now.
Colonial Penn Life, folks.
63 right now. Nothing there. Come on, man.
Here we go. Get ready to put in your answers, folks.
Right.
Oh, 5.
You're a brand new mama, they told me.
New mother.
Little boy, little girl.
Little girl, 2 months.
Named. Is
Rebecca Ann.
that the one upstairs?
That's the one upstairs.
How old is that lady? She looks like a grandmother.
Got me.
She has a 2-month-old?
Grandchild, I think. I don't know.
What is this? We hear any noise at all?
I think it's the glasses and the hairdo that make her look older. I don't know.
Just feel free to run off there, okay? Our pleasure. Now, 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name a famous woman who was liberated long before the women's liberation movement.
Harriet Tubman.
Oh, can you say something like Cleopatra? I don't understand what he means by was liberated. Does that just mean like was like women empowered? She was empowered. Is that what we're talking about? I don't fully understand the question, because then I would say Amelia Earhart, Cleopatra, Harriet Tubman was a good one that you said.
Sojourner Truth.
Their hair is wild. Joan of Arc, Martha Washington, or even more than Martha Washington, I would say Abigail Adams. Another Joan of Arc, Mother Teresa, Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons was the 80s.
And a man. So I think women's liberation was the name of the feminist movement.
I'll look this up.
Yeah. But like when he said was liberated, it sounds like you're saying was freed from the shackles. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only confusion I'm having. But I think I get what he's talking about. A strong woman.
Widespread feminist movement, mostly active in the late 60s to the 80s.
JFK's wife. Wouldn't that be Jackie Onassis Kennedy?
Yeah, but she would have been during the movement, late 60s, just before the movement, late 60s to early.
Hillary Clinton will not be up there, Matt. It's a time sensitive thing. Susan B. Anthony, Virginia Wade, Queen Elizabeth. Great answer. Great answer.
Let's see what they give us.
All right, let's go, folks. Here we go.
Susan B. Anthony.
Susan B. Very good.
Boom, Peg and Artie. Good job.
I hope the number 1 answer would be Cleopatra.
Leo?
Oh, I failed. That was my one, Matt. That was my big one.
I figured that one wouldn't be up there.
Famous woman was liberated long before the women's liberation movement.
Martha Washington.
Oh, there you go.
Miles up.
Nope, not up there. Sorry.
Lisa. Famous woman who was liberated long before.
Hell yeah, Chris Dolly.
Long before women's liberation.
That's good. You proved you can repeat. Now I'll need an answer.
Rosie the Riveter, not a real person, but.
What about Jane Fonda?
Okay.
And there you go. Iowa Jets, Jane Fonda. Oh.
Richard Howard.
Pretty sure it's one of them's gonna be Harriet.
We said Amelia Earhart earlier, guys.
Okay.
What do you say?
You won it, by the way, should be in the lab. Madam Curie's there, you're all right. If not, third strike. Madame
Hari?
Oh, Madam Curie.
Marie Curie. Nope.
Strong's $14 waiting there. What do you think?
Carrie Nation.
Carrie Nation.
I don't know idea who that is.
If not, Jim, you get it over there.
You said Carrie Nation?
Who is up there? Okay, I bet we got a bunch of them. Joan of Arc.
Number 3.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh, that's a good one.
Amelia
Earhart. I said that.
What happened? Haven't heard.
No.
And so did Ali, and so did.
Lee Godiva.
Hooray for our
God damn
side.
it.
And number 6.
You know what? Florence Nightingale.
Okay, we screwed up on this one big time.
Wasn't the only thing I know about Lady Godiva is that I remember the theme song from the show Maude. Do you remember Maude starring B. Arthur?
Not really.
Okay, it was a show in the, I want to say, late 70s, early 80s. And the theme song said something like, Lady Godiva was a freedom rider, or something like that. And that's all I know. I've never actually looked her up, so I don't know what she's done. I'm not about to look her up now. Do you want to look her up, Mats? What did Lady Godiva do?
Besides ride on horseback in the nude.
Oh, is that what she did?
Lady Godiva, born 1060, died in the year 1067. A Saxon woman, relatively well known as the wife of Leofric, Earl of Mercia, patron of various churches and monasteries. Mainly remembered for a legend dating back to at least the 13th century, in which she rode naked, covered only by her long hair, through the streets of Converti to gain a remission of the oppressive taxation that her husband, Leofric, imposed on his tenants, named the Peeping Tom for a voyeur that originates from later versions of this legend in which a man named Thomas watched her ride and was struck blind or dead.
All right. Well, apparently she also made expensive chocolate. That's good. And Matt says B. Arthur was in the gold. Yes, she was. She was in the Golden Girls. But before she was in the Golden Girls, she was in the Star Wars Holiday Special and the show Maude. Okay, so just remember that.
They were part of the Life Day special.
B. Arthur was at the cantina. She was the owner of the cantina and like the bartender in the Star Wars Holiday Special, and she sang like she had like a singing number in it. Here we go.
Turn to the nurse. We'll be back right after this.
I'm so incredibly good at this game.
And.com, play along, and your name could wind up here on the leaderboard.
Well, he knows I have bad ribs. He doesn't give me enough seconds to get back here. $63 there, 14.
All right, let's do this, folks.
Don't sweat the technique.
This was supposed to be an ad-free episode. I'm so upset. Go screw off.
Dollar values are double. 100 people surveyed. Top 6 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name something you buy and then have to be careful about how you carry it home.
Eggs. Scissors.
You gotta carry scissors a specific way. You can't run around or walk with them.
No, but what he's saying is when you buy it to get it home, you have to be careful with it as it gets home. So name something that's fragile that you buy. And I still think eggs is the answer.
A vase.
A gun. I don't think that's what they're talking about. Is that dildo? A TV, a vase. Anything glass, really. Light bulbs, good answer.
Or ceramic in the case of a vase.
Speaking of light bulbs, I'm going to allow that, Iowa Jets, because one of my favorite things, that one of my favorite scenes in any movie is when Clark and Eddie are shopping in Christmas Vacation, and Eddie is just throwing tons of dog food into the cart at Walmart. And Clark picks out a thing of like light bulbs and puts it on top of the dog food. And then Eddie just immediately grabs another huge bag of Old Roy and just throws it on top, and you hear them all shatter. I love that scene. So yes, light bulbs, cake, another light bulbs, a mirror. Good. Mirror's good. Fruit. I don't know. I think light bulbs, mirror, anything glass, and 100% eggs is 100% going to be there. Chips is a great answer, Derek. What chips? Are we talking about potato chips? Like, why do you have to be? I've never been careful with my potato chips. What are we talking about here? I just throw them in. They don't really crush until you open them because they have that air pocket. I think that's part of the reason why there's so much air in.
What about bowls?
Bowls?
Ceramic bowls.
Oh, like if you're buying bowls to eat like cereal out of?
Yeah.
There you go. Precious moments, statues. Okay. Nitroglycerin, fireworks. Eric Estrada was in chips. We know. Well, now you're just naming people who were in TV shows. All right, let's keep going.
Eggs.
Number one. Boom.
We're going to play.
We're going to play it, champ. You go over there? Okay, well done. You didn't get your kiss, did you?
No, I didn't.
5,
What do you
6.
think? Something you buy? And you have to be careful about how you carry it home.
Bread?
Oh, bread's not a bad. I know I've had bread get smushed before. Okay.
What do you think?
China.
Ah.
There you go. Ceramic bowls, china, any. Yeah, dishes. Max, that counts.
Okay.
A mirror. That is a good answer. Mirror.
There you go. Good job, Rashad.
I'm going to say glass.
Well done.
Just glass.
Glass.
Oh, glasses.
Again. 3 seconds.
Dildo.
A puppy?
A
Said it
puppy.
before it went. Puppy. Yeah. Puppy.
Eh.
Karen?
Okay. A pie.
A pie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think someone in here. Yeah, look, they put in cake.
I
Okay.
was the souffle.
There's a chance for you right now. $134 there. What do you say? Need an answer.
Richard, we'll go with an infant.
An infant. Something you buy.
Big fella had the same answer.
Tomato.
What?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Good.
Tomatoes.
Excuse me, say tomato. Let's go the whole thing on. Yeah, better than an infant. What about an infant holding a tomato?
Then again, Attack of the
Tomatoes
Killer
here,
Tomatoes have
134.
been
It's
out
not
for a
dollars.
year
You get
after
a
this.
tomato.
Yeah, that wasn't going to be up there.
Number 3.
I am very interested in seeing these last two. Lamps.
And number 5.
That could have went with light bulbs. Wait, we had that.
Now listen, hold it a second. We either have to stop the tape, truly, because I'm hurting because my thing slipped off, or no, not you. No, Howard, I don't want you to do it. Is Karen there? Karen Lucas. Darling, come on.
What is going on right now?
They can. The grid protector slipped off.
This is
7.
not set up. I came up there and I got to go and adjust this whole thing. But you're darling, and you helped us once before when our tape broke down. Can you do the next question?
I'm shy.
Can you do it?
I'll try it.
We'll put that there. You know, all you got to do is hold it.
But she's not going to kiss people on the mouth. Now, what? Okay, Mets, if this woman starts kissing women on the mouth, is it double?
I would say triple.
Okay. Well, we're going to triple the score. What are we at? 5?
6.
6.
7. I count 7 if you count her, even though she's not a contestant.
Wait, but did he kiss her on the mouth?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 7. That counts. He loves kissing women on the mouth. Okay, if this lady kisses another woman on the mouth, we're rocking three points for that.
Up there, read it. That's the question. Do the score. I'll go back and I'll come back for fast money. Make her feel.
Is that 8?
That was on the team.
Okay.
Okay, who's up next? Come on, music. Phil, music. Ain't talking to me. Okay. Name a food with the word French in it.
French fries.
Carol.
Pancakes.
French.
Whoops. I played it French. What'd she say? French pancakes? It's definitely French fries or French toast. Am I wrong?
French fries, French toast, French onion soup.
Ooh, good one, Mets. French onion or French onion dip or French onion soup. It would be French dressing. Does that count?
Yeah.
If they scissor, it's 1,000,000 points. They're just gonna get on the ground and just start going at it. But like, yeah, French dressing, French fries. We got that.
I am nasty.
French baguette. Yeah, Snowball. I think she said French pancakes. I'll rewind it, but that's what I think she said because I didn't stop it in time. All right, let's do this. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Just back
All
it
I
up.
can think of are the salad dressing, the soup, the fries, and the toast.
Yeah, and French baguette.
Name a food with the word French in it. Carol.
Pancakes.
French
French
pancakes.
pancake. I think what we just said, French fries, French toast, French onion dip,
Soup.
French dressing, or French baguette. We'll get those 4. I think we rocked this one.
Oh, okay.
French
then name it.
pancakes.
French dressing. French dressing. I like that. Show me French dressing.
There it is.
You have the option. What do you want to do? You'll play. Yes. Play, little darling.
What a unique episode to have this random lady hosting Family Feud.
And all because Richard Dawson's got a rib injury.
And I wonder what he did to break his ribs. I bet he went into a bar and kicked everyone's ass.
Either
Like,
that or he got involved in a mild car crash.
Do you think that's what actually happened? See, I picture him kicking everybody in the bar's ass, walking out with a broken rib, and the cops come and they're like, "Oh, you got a broken rib," and he goes, "You should see the other guys." That's what I picture.
Your family. Okay. Where are we? Dad. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad.
Now, how do we count that? It's like a role reversal. She kissed the man on the mouth. Like if you're a man at this time, you go on the Family Feud, you don't expect you're kissing anyone on the mouth. But in this situation, this old man just got kissed on the mouth by this much younger woman. He's probably thrilled. How about we give that a 0.5 point?
Okay.
So we're at 7.5.
That's fair.
This is fun.
Now remember, if she kisses a woman on the mouth, it's 3 points. If they scissor on the ground, it's 1,000,000 points, according to Big Fella.
Okay, then name a food with the word French in it.
How about French fries?
Thank you.
Obvious.
Come on, French fries.
Show me French fries.
Hell yeah. Good job, Mets. Look, 0.5 point. That's 8.
Actually, in his case, he's. Oh wait, no, never mind.
And she's really flirting with him. Go ahead. But you host this show in the 70s or 80s, and you just get horny, apparently.
Oh, French bread.
Oh, we did not say French bread.
Don't
We
forget.
said we said baguette, but let's see what it says up there.
Show me French bread.
Wow. So
And that means the last one's either French onion soup or French toast.
I'd be shocked if either of those weren't on the list. That's why wow. That got me. I mean, we did say French baguette, so I will give us somewhat credit for that.
You're excited, Becky. Okay, is it time to go to the other pit? Oh.
Here we go.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Your turn, Becky.
French toast.
onion soup.
Okay.
The dreaded French onion soup.
Oh, so it's French toast.
First right. Don't worry, Becky. Don't worry. Don't get emotional. David, haven't met you yet.
Whoa, 8.5.
You have an answer for me?
Actually, may give him a whole kiss,
thinking
given
of
the
an
age
answer.
gap
You
possibility.
can ask me the question again.
What?
No, never mind. I was thinking she was much older than him, but
No, she's young. That's why that old man was probably excited.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Name a food with the word French in it. You have 3 seconds, David.
French toast. French. Come on.
French rolls.
French rolls.
French
Was
roll.
it good, Howard?
croissants,
You're very good.
seriously,
Decision, Howard. Okay, let's try it.
Shoot
Are you ready?
me.
Show us French
shoot
rolls.
this kid.
Midnite.
Yeah, that he's definitely the
Soup.
numb nuts of his family.
Okay, what'll it be? French toast.
There we go.
It.
Okay. Show me French toast.
There we go. Now I'm assuming Richard will be back. Oh, we did have French bread. There we go. So we had French baguette and French bread from Big Fella and Sir Lucas. We just ran that one.
That's you, Rich.
9.
Here we go.
Yep, that's 9.
Have to do on a school night.
I didn't even hear it. She's rushing. She's rushing. All right, let's try this again. So that's 9.
That's you, Rich. Okay, here we go. Something kids have to do on a school night.
Homework.
You were first.
Homework,
Take a shower or bath.
bathe, brush teeth, say their prayers before going to bed.
Say your prayers, brother. All right, I've got to go down. Wow, you guys have a lot of comments for. Whoa. Missed blood type got French toast. Yeah, that lady. That's funny. Dishes, chores, crank off. Nice. Acid, sports practice, play the piano. I think me and Metz were a little bit more on with homework, bathe, brush teeth. But I definitely see chores, which would also go with dishes. That makes sense. I don't think wanking off is going to be on there, Mighty, but I appreciate your sense of humor. Sports practice, very good. That's good. Practice an instrument. But let's go. Let's see what we got here.
Study.
Study. Let's see if it's there.
Would that be considered homework?
Yeah, there's only 3 answers on the board.
There it is, homework/study.
Okay, go into your huddle over there. We'll start up here with Harriet. Name something kids have to do on a school night.
Go to bed on
Go
time.
to bed on time. Let's see it.
Oh wow! I thought that was an X for sure.
You get this? In the game, Nance. What'll it be?
Do the dishes or their chores?
Dishes or chores? Okay, let's go do it. Are you ready? Show us dishes or chores.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Okay.
Suzanne.
I had it just a minute.
Prayers, good
You
answer.
don't have a minute, Suzanne.
Yeah, I know. We have 3 little.
We have 3 seconds.
Yes, they have to take a bath.
They have to take
Bathe.
Sure do. Okay, if Bat is there, you can win the game. If not, they'll get a chance. No, they won't. Not yet. But let's see if it's there. Bat.
Oh.
Don't listen to me. What do I know? Suzanne, okay. Carol, this is it now. It's all on your shoulders. 1 strike to go. Could win the game. No pressure.
None at
Name
all.
something kids have to do on a school night.
Come on. Don't not answer. I got to go sports practice
Oh, my goodness. Over here.
or practice instrument. I think those are great answers.
Be home on time. Okay, Karen, we'll go with be home on time.
Be home on time is your answer.
Oh,
You get this,
God.
you could win the championship. If not, the Stroms over there get the game. Show us. Be home on time.
What? I'm shocked.
Oh my.
Sorry, Harry. But you go away.
She kissed her on the cheek, folks. It wasn't on the mouth.
You go away with nice prizes. Thank you all very much for coming. Who will play fast money? Come on, let's go.
Now wait, are we going to get a fast money with this broad? I mean, let's be real here. I appreciate the fact that she did a few of these, segments. But for Fast Money, I want Richard Dawson out there. Like, come on. How long does it take to fix your rib guard or your rib tape?
Who's first? Okay, you go on stage. Will she get the
Dr. Pepper is releasing
We'll be right back.
coconut soda. Yeah.
It's a whole new on phones for everyone in your family. Sprint.
Feel much better. You were marvelous, and I hereby swear you in as the Hot Lips female.
Hot Lips female.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
10.
that's 10. And
13,
that's on,
13, 13.
no, that's cheek. That's lips on cheek.
Thank you, man.
That was close, though.
Great.
We can't cheat, though.
All right.
11.
Money. David's off stage. You can't hear us, little angel. Get the money.
Now, remember, folks, Fast Money, we just let it play. Me and Metz will yell out answers if we can. You guys can throw your answers in the comments, but I'm not going to stop between every question.
The little baby upstairs, all right?
Yes, sir, I will.
15 seconds, please. Name a country that once owned land in the U.S.
Britain.
Italy.
A beautiful but dangerous animal.
Tiger.
Lion.
A game children play.
Tiddlywinks.
A kind of place with large green lawns.
Golf course.
A part of a bicycle.
The wheel.
Turn around, Becky. Turn around.
Name a country that used to own part of the United States. She said Italy.
Survey will say 0.
And what would it be? It'd be Mexico, England, France.
England, France, Spain, Russia, if you want to count Alaska.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking of that. Or the Kingdom of Hawaii. How about that?
Those are the only 4 I can come
Name
up
a
with.
country that once owned land in the U.S. You said Italy. Well, I think they own Minnesota, didn't it? Survey said. Yeah.
The Netherlands.
Beautiful
I've got
bananas
about
animal, you
New
said?
York being New Amsterdam.
There you go.
Lion
Let
survey
people know
said. Yeah. Game children play. You said Tiddlywink. Survey said
0.
up.
Why not just say baseball?
I was at checkers.
Well, yeah. But tiddlywinks, like, come on.
Kind of place with large green lawns. You said
Golf course.
Survey said
There it is.
part of a bicycle. You said wheel. Survey said
Wow. With 2 zeros, she ends up with 131 points. That's insane.
Jeez.
And are we about to get 11 right here? Yep, 11. I think that's going to be our final. I think it's our final tally of kisses is going to be 11.
Dumbass.
Oh yeah, why'd they bring this doofus out? Oh,
Shoot me.
69 points.
they're not winning.
Wait, I'll ask the same questions I asked.
I always root for them to win. I want them to win.
So you cannot duplicate our answers. If you do, you hear this. I say try again. You give me another answer. Okay?
Sure. Sure thing.
Please remind everyone. The answers Becky gave us. We need 20 seconds on the clock. Now let's go now. Concentrate. We wish you luck. Name a country that once owned land in the U.S.
Mexico.
A beautiful but dangerous animal.
A lion.
Try again.
A tiger.
A game children.
How, just real quick, how is everyone's first answer not England? Like that's like the most famous thing from our history. And I would have expected not only her to say England, but him to say England and them to buzz him and have to give another answer. And then he could say Mexico or France or whatever. Like, that's insane.
Play.
Monopoly.
The kind of place with
Monopoly.
large green lawn.
Well, yeah, kids aren't good at Monopoly. They don't understand all the buying hotels and shit.
I would have said
Say
checkers.
Candyland or Chutes and Ladders if you're going to go that direction.
Or checkers.
Yeah, checkers.
A mansion.
A part of a bicycle.
The wheel.
Try again.
Steering wheel.
Turn around.
Steering wheel. Handlebars?
I would have said the pedal.
Do you think they're going to give him credit for handlebars with steering wheel?
Doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
Country that once owned land in the U.S. You said Mexico. Survey said 12.
Okay.
Number one answer was France. Beautiful.
The
Brett Dean.
number one answer was France. That is fucking incredible.
And the only place I know that he held was most of the center portion of the state until Jefferson bought the Louisiana Purchase.
Yes, correct.
Dangerous animal. You said tiger. Number one.
That was
answer.
my first answer.
All right. Survey said.
And I was going to say tigers are much more beautiful than lions.
36.
36.
He might back into winning here. I don't know how, but I don't remember his last few answers, but I remember steering wheel on a bike ain't too good.
Monopoly and a mansion were the other two.
Monopoly, you need 21 points. Survey said 2.
Ooh.
Hide and seek. That's the game they play.
Oh.
Kind of place with large green lawns. You said mansion. You need 19 points. Survey said.
Oh, he ain't getting it with steering wheel unless they count handlebars.
Number one. Part of a bicycle. You said steering wheel. Survey said.
What? No, I fucking said it like 3 questions ago. He backed into that, Mets. He backed into that. Steering wheel.
The handlebars.
What the fuck? They must have given him credit for handlebars. That is insane.
Bullshit.
I'm so incredibly good at this game.
World Series.
JSN.com and get started.
Name an animal with 3 letters.
All right, it's done. I don't think we're getting anything else. Oh, he might kiss someone. It doesn't matter. We're not beating the record. But folks, another winning family on our show, which is once again, I feel like we win more than anything. Like I feel like it's a normal thing for us to win on this show. Don't you feel like most of the time the contestants win fast money?
Yeah, but this is a win generated through dumb luck.
Yeah, this one was definitely dumb luck, 100%. But Mets, have you done any recent taste tests since your big arch?
I did the Popeyes one-piece collaborative bento opening box.
What's that?
Basically, they did a promotional gig with one piece. It's just basically 2 pieces of chicken, a mac and cheese tub, a biscuit, a lemonade that's supposed to be like the gum fruit, and a strawberry cupcake.
Oh, interesting. I've never had a strawberry cupcake from Popeyes.
It's only going to be available for the next few weeks. Once May comes and goes, it's gone.
Derek the Cop says 22 kisses will never be broken. Never doubt Richard Dawson. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Mike Metz, Gangrene fam, you are awesome. Hope everybody has an awesome rest of the weekend. You also. Metz, thank you for being on. Guys, check out his channel at Metz2128. Shoot him a subscribe and like some of his videos, all that stuff. Thank you, Metz.
Night.
I hope you enjoy WrestleMania Night 2. No, it's Metz2128, and you go into his videos and you'll be able to see what the things he taste tests. Other than that, he also goes live for a lot of sporting events, wrestling events, things like that. But if you go into his videos, you'll be able to see his taste testing. And I also appreciate all you guys who, I don't know how many of you in here did it, but on my new little video thing, which I'm going to continue, which is called Connecticut, a Pizza Sucks or Does It? I appreciate the fact that a lot of you guys in the comments section gave me other Connecticut pizza places to try. Obviously you have my new this is my new logo. I'm actually gonna put up a new thumbnail that adds this in. Connecticut, a Pizza Sucks or Does It? And I'm gonna go around the state of Connecticut because once again, I've been completely disappointed and let down by Connecticut pizza since I moved here 8 years ago. Okay, so I need them to prove me wrong. And so a lot of you on my most recent debut video gave me a lot of places to check out, and I'm going to try to check all of them out. And once again, This past week, I planned on doing another Midnight Mike's Wayback Machine, but like I said, I had a lot of problems. I was in a lot of pain. I was getting no sleep. Like it was a horrible week. So hopefully I can catch up on sleep, and by Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I can come to you with another Midnight Mike Wayback Wednesday where we talk all about the last old school generation of the 80s and 90s. TM, by the way, last old school generation. We've been using that for over a decade on my original show, The Midnight Jury. But now it's Midnight Mike's Wayback Machine, and I hope you guys can join me for that. Other previous episodes are available in my live section of Midnight Mike's Wayback Machine. And like I said, we just talk everything 80s and 90s, horror, pop culture, music, movies, whatever. And we have a good time doing it. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you who super chatted. That meant the world to me. Let's hit that song and let's get the hell out of here. By the time we come to you on next Saturday, we'll be here Monday night. But by the time we come to you next Saturday, we will know who the Jets drafted, and we'll be able to talk about it. We'll be able to have a lot of Jets content to talk about. I'm very excited about that. Guys, have a great night. I am Midnight Mike, and for Honest Abe, for Matty Jets, and for Mets 2128, I can't wait to see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Rashad, we're not going to be doing that. Every Jets channel and their mother is live streaming the draft. Me and Maddie always take a pass at that. There's no point in competing with not only the Jake Asmans and the Jets Centrals and the Jets Talk 24/7, but also all the itty bitty channels are doing it. It's like it's just too much. We're going to sit back and enjoy it. Have a good night, everybody.